Hello again. It's time for another Pokémon Ramble. This time it's on episode 7, Heaven, the Water Flows to Cerulean City. So, Ash, Brock, and Misty are on their way to Cerulean City, and Misty is very reluctant to go. Tries to convince them to go to Vermilion City instead, but said they're going to go to there later. After that, Team Rocket tries is in and breaks into a store at night and steals a bunch of equipment up in the heading for the later scheme. Ash and Brock bump into Officer Jenny, and she briefly questions them and how they wants to and how they could be involved with this, and they say they're not. They get it cleared up and they get on their way. And then Ash and Brock are sitting on a bench and saying that they have and seeing that gym leaders have access to inside information about how to beat them. It says it's also not supposed to divulge information, but the whole point of having it is so you can share it with others. Is in how you can use it to broaden your horizons. But I dare say getting ahead of myself. And so Brock runs off to do. I really don't know what it's been. It's been 14 years and we still haven't found out about that. And now we have, and Ash heads to Cerulean Gym, and he's also so confused. See, here putting on a water show, with the street. He's with sensational sisters Daisy, Violet, and Lily. And yes, I really don't know why they talk like Valley Girls. As it was the late 90s. It was just an awkward point in time for anime dubbing. And not really into battling, it seems. Is then Misty comes in and agrees to take up the challenge. And Ash sends out his Butterfree, which has trouble facing off against Staryu due to the, and I wonder how this would have played out if it had gone by the games where Misty also has a Gyarados. Then Ash comes out with Pidgeotto, takes out the Starmie. Then Team Rocket comes in, him with their machine used to suck up the water and steal the Pokemon, and then Pikachu electrifies the water, takes them out, and Ash gets the water back, and even though he didn't really win, he gets a badge anyway for pretty much saving even his sensational sister's bacon. The episode, and then heading off to Vermilion City, and then the episode ends. So, how does this one hold up by modern standards? Well, I think it definitely the case of how on the early episodes Ash didn't really have a problem with taking badges, just like this, without actually winning them. But it also did have some a very good animation in the battle scenes, and it's also some great humor with the interplay between Ash and Misty. And no, I really try to avoid shipping when I can, and definitely, it also makes it for one of the biggest appearances to comedic Team Rocket in this episode. I think it must have been a very peculiar scheme. He'd involve a giant machine with a vacuum and a hose. And just what was going on with Brock in this episode. So, I'm just going to say watch it, so he can have a great experience about how things were back in the day. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Leave in comments and box below. And also, I just noticed my 200th episode is getting really close now. Really working on something good for that. I shall see you later.